Everybody was kung fu fighting. Huh. Those cats was fast as lightning. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, CAC in the Spotlight. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video. And what I'm going to do right now in this video is hop back into this discussion of the teachings from Dr. Ray Higgins. And I want you to know that there are so many gems that you can find in Ancient Kemitic. And one of those things is this. Martial arts was created in Ancient Kemitic. Mind-blowing, ain't it? With nothing further to say, let's get into these teachings from Dr. Ray Higgins.
Notice here you have the Pharaoh here in the temple of Horus and Efu. These are hands. Bringing the hands of his enemy, putting it at his feet. And then bringing so many hands, he wanted to know, how do I know those are men's hands? Uh-oh. Look at that, all those hands. Y'all see the hands? How do I know those are men's hands? How do I know those are the hands of my enemies? Bring me something to know that they're men. So that's what you did. Oh, see the testicles? Now as deep as you see how they chiseled a lot of this away. 1 Samuel 18:27. David said, bring me the foreskins of my enemies. We got a problem though. Because there was no David. Where did they copy it from? Right here. Here you see the headdress of Ammon. Now this is important, brothers and sisters. The headdress of Ammon, the symbol of Ra, and Horus the Christ. Horus the Christ, which is Jesus in the white man's book. Ra, God, the Son of God. Ammon. But he's got on the headdress. This is saying, I and my Father are one. This is where they stole it from. Martial arts. For those of you who like martial arts, here's where the fighting arts started. Not in China. Not in Japan. Right here. Africans have been, man, shoot. Look at this. Y'all see this? The sun disc, the hawk. Look at the theft of this stuff here. Here you have Horus the hawk. That's the symbol of ancient Egypt. Here's the symbol of the United States of America. This country ain't got nothing original. Y'all see what I'm saying? What's deep is, in the ancient African story, you have the shin and the ox, which means life and peace. And America's claws, you got arrows, which means warfare. And olive leaves, which means peace, which means we prefer peace, but we ain't got no problem going to war if we have to. The Ark of Ra. How many of y'all have ever heard of the Ark of the Covenant? Yeah. I got 13 minutes here. Man, I'm not halfway through these pictures. The Ark of the Covenant. You've heard that before? Yeah. And they taught us from the Bible that as long as they carried the Ark of the Covenant in front of the armies of the Lord, they would be victorious in battle. But nobody can find one piece of the Ark of the Covenant. Nowhere. Nowhere. So they put out this movie called Indiana Jones. Try to make you think that its secret governments have stolen it and it's hidden somewhere under lock and key. That's to play with your mind. It ain't hidden nowhere. It didn't exist. This is the Ark that exists. It's still there, people. In the Holy of Holies. The Ark of Ra is called. Here we are at the Temple of Kumumbo. And it has two doorways, which represents devotion to Sobek, the crocodile god of the Nile, and Horus, the numbering system of ancient Africa. I mean, education, mathematics. Right here. 1, those are ones, these are 10s, and that's 100. And don't the C still mean 100?
Yes.
Today? Oh man. The shrine of Imhotep. He was not the evil dude that they depicted in the mummy. Follow this, Africans. Here he is, Imhotep. Now notice how they broke off the whole top of that thing. They don't want you to see his face. You can't say that's Imhotep for real. And now they're trying to remove it all together. Here you see the wash basin in the operating room. You see prescriptions over here. Here you see the operating table. Here you see the surgical instruments. And if you go to any operating room today and prep for surgery, the instruments are laid out just like this now in the operating room. And you see the maternity ward over there on the left. Y'all all right?
Oh, yeah.
I put this picture here on purpose because y'all see all this plaster here? How smooth all this is? That's because they done cut away a whole lot of stuff, people. I went to that wall looking for an image that was there last time I was there. And one of the reasons why I wanted to see that image is because there was proof that it was Imhotep. That image is not there anymore, and there it is right there. And there's Imhotep. See, that's what I'm saying. When you see your genes inscribed in stone, we got folks here to bear witness. I think Brother Zuri Rojo was very upset one day because some white folk came up and asked us, "What are y'all doing here?" And that right, brother? What are y'all doing? Check this out. White folk came to us and asked us, "What are we doing in Africa?" So somebody had enough sense to say, "Because I'm home." Well, what makes you think you home? Look at me. Look at me. I'm in stone. The embalmed crocodile. You know, that's some deep stuff, man. But that's how much they honored nature. The crocodile was the god of the Nile. This is important. The dam. Here you have what's killing our people. They've stopped the flow of the Nile River and put it under their control. They built this dam here, and the dam is much bigger than the pyramid. Here's the dam, and look how they restricted the flow of the Nile River. They got two dams, the major dam here and another dam right here. They got complete control, and that's one of the reasons why the blacks are dying out, because they can't farm the land. Here we are talking about the tragedy of it, and here they're talking about power. Blacks are not allowed to get jobs here, only the Arabs. Restricting the flow of the Nile. Here on the Isle of Philae, you have the Temple of Isis, and we had a beautiful boat ride to get there. Coming up to this temple, you see us getting out of the boat here, and this is deep. You walk up to the temple, and what do you see? You see a Christian cross that Rome engraved in stone, because they went in and took the temple of Isis and turned it into a Catholic church. In the columns, they engraved the Christian cross. Here you see Isis holding the baby horse. I don't know how well you can see this. Here you have that she's among the papyrus and lotus flowers, reeds. They stole that story, copied it, and made it. We just read it. Made it Moses' mother, hiding him among the bulrushes of the biblical text. Isis, powerful sister. Look at the drawing here. Isis is so awesome. Here she's depicted as having the wings of Ma'at, covering Ptah. That's some deep stuff, people. In this image, she is actually Ptah's mate. Only the white man got a god without a goddess. Only the white man has a god without a goddess. Y'all hear that? Shucks, here it is right here. There's the mate. Ptah got his woman with her wings around him. That's a wonderful thing, man. And look what they did. They couldn't take it. They chiseled that off and went and put it in some museum up in... They moved this too. This is that I looked for this while we were there. The Twa playing the harp, stringed instruments. Playing the tambourine. Music and dance, remember? That's in us, man. It's our genes. Now, I inserted this graphic. I want y'all to see this. At the temple of Isis and the island of Philae, this is called the Per-Ankh. Everybody say Per-Ankh. Per-Ankh. Okay. Here you have the symbol of medicine. You have the little disc up here which represents the sun. You have the wings of Ra. You have the pole. And you have the snakes around the pole, which came out the Bible too. Well, I take it back. They copied from him, put it in the Bible, where God said to Moses, put a serpent up on the pole and tell everybody, look and live. Well, here you have it. Now, look at it here. Here you have the serpent on the pole. Here you have the serpent on the pole. Here you have the sun disk. Here you have the wings of Ra. And this is called the Per-Ankh. Ankh means life. Per means house. So in Kemet, the Per-Ankh is what we call in America a hospital. You get it, people? Please read Malachi 4 and 2. See how I'm looking here on time. Man, I got 4 minutes. Malachi 4 and 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness rise with healing in his wings. Isn't that what it said? Yes. There it is, people. So the Son of Righteousness rise with healing in his wings. I'm going to move very quickly here now. Here's the tombs of the nobles. We climbed up this little mountain here to go to a sacred place. Going to the tombs of nobles, entering the tomb. And here we poured libation. Y'all, it was so awesome. Can I get a witness? As we poured libation, you could like hear the ancestors humming in the background. And then we moved past our libation table and we got a chance to see the skeletal remains of many of our African ancestors still there in a basket. That's where many of our people just lost it. For you brothers of the craft, this is not Hiram Abiff. Hiram Abiff is supposed to be the person who built Solomon's temple. No. And he got killed by 3 ruffians who hit him in the head 3 times. Well, that did happen, but it wasn't no phony dude named Hiram Abiff. This is Pharaoh Sennacherib, and that's his mummy. It was from this that the white man stole the story and created this lie about Hiram Abiff.